hardly anything between them. Foul given away by Manchester United.
It's what you want though, isn't it, going into a second leg with them so evenly matched. I mean, at one stage Bayern Munich were completely dead and buried, and those 2 goals have given them a huge lifeline to play the game in Germany. And Arsenal have a home tie, and they're not trailing.
That's a lovely ball forward. Chido-Obi in the area. What a save. Lee manages to get his hands to it, I think, and pushes it over the top. Ball into him was brilliant, and the shot on target from Chido-Obi is turned away.
Well, they've been threatening because there are so many balls that Crystal Palace have played that have been intercepted. They've got little touches on them, and they're just waiting for a chance to pounce, and they did that.
Lacey between 2, gets past the 3rd challenge as well. Lacey's up to the edge of the penalty area. Clumsy tackle on the edge of the box. And the referee, I would imagine, is going to fish the card out of his pocket for this one.
Brilliant skill from Shea Lacey. That's why I enjoy watching him, because he can just turn something or nothing into something, as he did on that occasion. He had to sort of wait for the ball to come. He was looking behind him, and then when it appeared at his feet, he danced in between 2 players, clipping the ball between them, and then strode away from the 3rd. I think again was George King. He made a good tackle earlier on. Oh, it wasn't George King, I apologise. Oh yes, it was.
It was George King that made the tackle,
yeah,
and will receive the yellow card, definitely.
It was. He made a good tackle earlier on Tyler Fletcher, but not that time on Shea Lacey. Lovely bit of skill, probably the best we've seen in this first half.
Get rushed into those challenges, can't you, when you've seen a player skip past 2 or 3 tackles already, and all of a sudden you're feeling the pressure to stop that player. Fortunately, Lacey is back on his feet. I'm concerned for a moment there, but now you've got 2 excellent set-piece takers on the edge of the penalty area. Jim Thwaites with the number 8 on his back. Shea Lacey just to his right. It is Lacey that's going to drill it low, and goalwards headed home. And it's Danny Armour, youngest player in this under-21 side, and he's in exactly the right place at exactly the right time. Danny Armour gives Manchester United a 1-0 lead.
Well, it's a good strike from Shea Lacey. He tried it from a similar position earlier in the half, tried to catch the goalkeeper out, and this time, even though the goalkeeper makes a save, he pushes it straight into the path of the oncoming Dan Armour, who reacts before anybody else. In all fairness, it was straight to him, he was the closest, but he still needed to make sure he generated enough power to get it past Harry Lee, and he did that. And I told you it wouldn't be 0-0.
Headed away by Fletcher to Musa. Thumped across field. That's a great ball. What a brilliant pass that is into the feet of Lacey. Lacey in the area, wriggling free, finds some space, shifts it onto the left foot, bends it goalwards, and very nearly squeezes it through the hands of Harry Lee.
Super ball, super vision. I think it was Jack Fletcher, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What a ball that is. Pass of the game so far, great vision. And then Shea Lacey goes and weaves his magic inside, then back inside again. You could see what he wanted to do. It was just a bit too central.
Into the final 20 minutes we go, and Manchester United still leading by that goal to 0, scored by Dan Armour in the first half after Shea Lacey's effort was parried. This is a good run from Godwill Kokonki. Kokonki's still going. Just gets tipped off balance, doesn't he? But United have won it back, and Obi's in a really dangerous position. Chido-Obi! A brilliant finish from the edge of the penalty area to double United's lead. The run from Kokonki is brilliant. The finish from Chido-Obi, perfection from the edge of the penalty area.
Well, his chances have been limited in this game because it's been a real physical battle with both Jamid and Farke. But give bags of credit to Godwill Kokonki, the way that he kept going, and even when he wasn't favourite, he got the deflection straight back into the path of Chido-Obi. He had Shea Lacey in arguably a better position, But such is his quality in front of goal that he decided to take it on himself, and he buries it in the near bottom corner.
It's a clever thought from Shay Lacey, trying to whip it into the back post, but just overcooks it.
Sometimes the way that he drags that ball like that, and he goes and he stops and he comes back. I played a couple of times, I'm sure how old I am now, against Peter Beagrie, and he was as good as I've ever seen at that.
Chido offside. Sorry, Ben, that fell to him in the penalty area, didn't it? And it's a really good save from Lee. Obi just trying to beat.
I apologise, he couldn't have been offside.
I think he's on. I think he's been played on by Farke at the back post. Well taken too from the Dane.
In a game of limited goal-mouth action and chances.
Joffrey picked up by Mustafa. Mustafa into the area. Is he going to get one back? It's just wide. It is a corner, which means that it's a critical intervention from somebody inside the penalty area.
Yeah, it's good strength and good pace shown by Mustafa, the substitute.
Is that a save?
It has to have
Will
been.
Murdoch.
Yeah.
Wow. What a stop that is from Manchester United's goalkeeper. Just enough on it to force it past the post. Excellent stuff.
You'd like to think from the how close he was to the target that it was on target, so the touch from Will Murdoch must have deflected it away.
Header comes in. Oh, what a save again. Will Murdoch at the double. What a brilliant save. Bullet header from inside the area. Cat-like reflexes from Will Murdoch.
I think that was Angibo, wasn't it? Yeah, it's a great save.
Referee does bring the game to its conclusion, and Manchester United are headed to a PL2 playoff semi-final against Manchester City after a fine 2-0 win over a tough Crystal Palace side. Dan Armour opening the scoring for Manchester United. Header from close range after Shay Lacey's free kick was parried by the goalkeeper. Second one came from Chido Obi, finished with aplomb from the edge of the penalty area after a barnstorming run from Godwill Kokonki to set it up. Full time from the VBS Community Stadium. Crystal Palace 0, Manchester United 2.